Mr. Justin here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to remove backgrounds from images so that you can use them in animation. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to find an image that we're going to remove a background from. So if I go to my Finder here, and I've got some images all ready to go, so I'm going to go to my desktop here, go to my animation images folder, and I'm going to use this image called Godzilla Raids Again, and it's going to look like that. So we're going to remove our images in Photoshop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this image. So if you don't know how to right click, the easiest way to do it is just to hold the control key on your keyboard and then just click on the image, make this pop up, go to open with, and select Photoshop. Hopefully it's a fairly new version of Photoshop, 2025 or 2026, and click on it. And now it's going to open this image in Photoshop. There it is. I'm just going to zoom in on this image a little bit, just Command plus a few times. And you can see that right down here, it says remove background. If this little menu is not showing up, you should be able to go up to Window and turn on the contextual taskbar right there. So I've got a check mark next to mine, so it's already good to go. All right, so all I'm going to do is hit remove background. It's going to think about it for a second, and boom, has removed the background. These little checkers, that's how Photoshop tells you that there's no information there. So those won't show up when you use these images. That just means there's nothing there, not even a white background. All right. So this should be ready to go. If I wanted to use this image just like this, I just need to save it again. So I can go to File, Save, right here. And it's going to tell me something here. It's going to say this document cannot be saved as a JPEG without losing information. So when I downloaded it, it was a JPEG file. But JPEGs are not allowed to have things that are invisible, see-through, transparent. So that's warning me about that. So I'll say okay, and I'm going to change the format here. Don't know, this format defaults to several different options here, but I want PNG because you can have transparency. I can make a background and transparent with PNG. And I'm going to change the name up here. Godzilla plus, I'm going to call it Godzilla plus alpha. Alpha means there's parts of it are see-through. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. It's very important. You put it in the right spot. And then I'm going to hit save. And then I'll hit OK. And I'll check here, click on my Finder, and let's see. And there it is on my desktop right there. And you can see that the background is now gone. So that's the basics of it, if that's the simple way to remove a background. But now I'm going to show you a slightly advanced thing you can do here. Let me close this window. So I'm in Photoshop. So let's say that I only want Godzilla, but not this other guy. I think his name is Angorosaurus or something like that. So to do that, a couple of things. First of all, here in the layers, you can see you can either click on the paintbrush or this little icon, which is the mask. So I want the mask selected there. Now, I'm going to have my paintbrush selected here. This is my paintbrush. And the thing to know is with this mask selected, the paintbrush works a little bit differently. If I have white selected, so you can see I have white there. And by the way, I use this kind of color wheel here. Yours may look more like that or something like that. So you can go up to this little sandwich here and choose the way that you view your colors. They're all the same colors, just the way you see them. So I got my color wheel. or my bright hue cube. Those are the two most common. Um, Important thing to know though, when you're using this mask tool, when you have your brush selected as white, what happens is it reveals more of the image. So you can see if I start painting, I'm painting with white and it's revealing the background. So I paint white, wherever I paint white, it reveals the background. I'm gonna do Command Z a few times to get rid of that. That's not what I want. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna choose black, and that hides parts of it. So that's what I'm gonna use to scrub out. I'm coloring it black, but I've got the mask selected here. And now I can go in and kind of scrub out the parts I don't want here. I got to zoom in a little bit and be careful not to erase the parts I want to keep. So maybe I can go up here, make this brush a little smaller like that, and then I can be a little bit more careful with Godzilla's hand there. Just be very careful like that. Get rid of all of that. And there we go. And there's Godzilla. The other thing I might want to do is, now I've got all this empty space here. This tool right here is the crop tool. If I select that, I can go over here and change the size of my canvas like that, hit the return key, and now my image looks like that. Okay, so now I can save it again. File. I'm going to go to Save As because I want to change the name. I'm going to call it, go to the front, call it only Godzilla plus Alpha. Keep it as PNG and hit Save. Okay, I'm just checking my Finder here on my desktop. So I've got two images now. I got Godzilla versus Angosaurus, and then I've got only Godzilla. So I've got two different, excuse me, images that I can use. And so that's how you can erase backgrounds in Photoshop really easily, and also how you can adjust what parts that you are erasing. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. Thank you very much.